Lagos, Nigeria, where the sun rises over concrete jungles and the air carries the scent of fried akara and urgency. As early as 5 a.m., the city stirs to life. Ojuelegba, one of Lagos' busiest terminals, roared with movement. Hawkers filled every inch of space between yellow danfos, shouting, "Pure water! Gala! Recharge card!" while conductors banged on bus doors and shouted destinations with practiced ferocity. Amid this vibrant chaos stood F, a gaunt man with eyes that darted like a lizard's. His hair was peppered with gray, despite being in his early 40s. His nickname was Captain, not because he was a leader, but because he always claimed he was steering his life toward success, even when it was clear he was stuck in circles. Captain F wasn't your average danfo driver. While other drivers complained about Lagos traffic and angry LASMA officials, F had other worries. He constantly rotated conductors, never keeping one for more than 2 weeks. The park boys joked about it. F-Day burned conductor like fuel, but no one truly knew why. On the surface, he was just another man hustling to survive. But underneath, F was a man fueled by greed and deception. By evening, after claiming poverty all day, he'd slip into clean shirts, leather loafers, and take a bolt to Victoria Island. There, he became someone else, drinking expensive liquor, flaunting fake wealth, and showering attention on women who only knew him as Capo. It was Monday, and the sun was barely up when F revved his engine, shouting, "Ojuelegba to CMS. Enter with your change O." Deo, a wiry young man with hopeful eyes, stood nervously at the door of the bus. It was his first day on the job. His shirt clung to his body with nervous sweat, and he clutched a handful of Naira notes. "Quickly, collect money. Shout!" F barked. Deo stumbled through the lines. "Ojuelegba, CMS. Hold your change." Passengers entered slowly. Some grumbled. Lagosians didn't tolerate hesitance, especially not in bus conductors. By midday, Deo had picked up speed, his voice gaining confidence. But his hope crashed later that evening. "Sir, we made 18,500 Nigerian Nairas," Deo said, handing F the money. F took it, counted fast, and then shoved 1,000 Nigerian Nairas into Deo's hand. "Take, and no complain." Deo blinked. "But sir, that's too small." "You day craze? You know how much I go drop for the bus owner? If I no balance him 10,000 Nigerian Nairas, he go collect the bus. You think say this work not joke?" Deo hesitated, then pocketed the money. He didn't return the next day. Within 3 weeks, F had employed and lost 3 conductors. Each left, tired of being underpaid and disrespected. Mr. Okonkwo was a seasoned businessman, known for his low profile and sharp instincts. He owned 5 commercial buses and rarely interfered in day-to-day operations. But the constant complaints about F made him suspicious. He sat in his Surelier home one Sunday evening, flipping through a small ledger. The numbers didn't match. F consistently reported low returns, claiming high expenses and unreliable conductors. But 5 conductors in 3 months? Okonkwo muttered, rubbing his chin. His wife, Mama Nkechi, looked up from her Bible. "My dear, sometimes you must go see for yourself. Disguise if you must. People don't fear when they think no one's watching." He smiled. "Nah so. I go enter that bus myself." The next morning, he shed his polished look, dressed in old clothes, and smeared dust on his skin. He even wore a fake beard. With a Hausa accent and a new name, Mallam Musa, he arrived at Ojuelegba to meet the man stealing from him. "Ojuelegba to CMS." F shouted. "I no get conductor, oh." Mr. Okonkwo stepped forward. "Oga, I sabi work. I sabi collect money. Make I try." F squinted. "You sure? You fit shout well." "I fit. I be Mallam Musa. Enter Jair. And just like that, the bus owner became a new conductor. From that day, Mallam Musa became a fixture on the bus. He shouted with genuine energy, loaded passengers swiftly, and endured insults with a stoic face. Lagos commuters weren't easy, but Okonkwo, though disguised, was determined. Every day, they made between 17,000 Nigerian nairas and 22,000 Nigerian nairas. Yet, each evening, F repeated the same script. Dem go collect 10,000 Nigerian nairas from me. Not small remain. Take 1,000 Nigerian nairas, no vex. And every night, F would vanish in a Lagos nightlife. Okonkwo began tailing him discreetly. At upscale clubs in Lekki and Six, he watched his driver morph into capo, buying drinks, dancing, and entertaining women. Meanwhile, his staff suffered, and his bus grew older without maintenance. Weeks passed. Okonkwo recorded everything. Audio clips of conversations, secret videos, and receipts. More painfully, he saw how F treated people, yelling at conductors, hoarding money, laughing at the ignorance of the bus owner. He even overheard F boasting to a friend one night. "Now that foolish man get the bus. You believe say, I day deliver. Me day chop club every night. If him no see money, I go blame conductor." Okonkwo felt a sharp twist in his heart, but he waited for the right moment. It was a Friday. After a full day's hustle, the bus pulled into Ojalegba Terminal. F stretched his back and handed Mallam Musa 1,000 Nigerian nairas. "Better luck next week," he said with a smirk. Mallam Musa didn't take it. Instead, he removed his cap and slowly peeled off the fake beard. F's mouth fell open. "Oh, Oga." "Yes, you're Oga, the one you've been lying to." F dropped to his knees. "Oga beg. No vex. Lagos hard. Not temptation. I fit change." Okonkwo didn't raise his voice. "You had chances. You chose greed. You chose lies. I'm taking my bus, and I'll make sure everyone knows what you did." He turned and walked away, leaving F trembling. News spread fast. In parks across Lagos, F's name became toxic. Other bus owners avoided him. The union blacklisted him. Even the touts he once paid off turned their backs. He tried to get work, but the city remembered. Within weeks, F was homeless. He lived under the Oberlin Bridge, begging for coins. His fine clothes were sold off one by one. The clubs stopped letting him in. The women stopped answering his calls. The Lagos he once deceived had spat him out. One afternoon, as F watched the familiar yellow bus pass by, he saw a new driver behind the wheel. A former conductor he once cheated, now promoted by Okonkwo. The conductor waved at F, recognizing him. F looked away. He once had it all in his hands. But in the end, he drove himself off the road.